All right, welcome to day one of the Sofa to Summit Challenge. You're stuck with me for the next 30 days. I'm ready. I'm pumped up to get this going. So, okay, let me explain a little bit about how day one is going to go. First of all, as I mentioned yesterday in the welcome video, I know maybe some of you didn't watch that, we are going to do these workouts in a interval fashion. So this particular one, we're going to be working for 30 seconds. We're going to be resting for 30 seconds. Okay, does that make sense? So we're going to work for 30, we're going to rest for 30. So it's important to get out a timer, maybe an app that you've downloaded on your phone. There's plenty of interval timer apps. You can set it up so where it beeps when you should go and it'll beep when you should rest. Now, remember, it's all about your journey. You may be more advanced and want to work for 45 and rest for 15. That's okay, you can do that. If you're a complete beginner and 30 seconds is too long for you to work, go for 15 seconds and rest for 45. So you can adapt this to your own fitness level. I'm going to show you 30 seconds of work and we're going to rest for 30. Today is leg day. Now, let me preface this. This is a Sofa to Summit challenge. So I put this together in my mind to help people hike up a mountain. So we need strong legs. But remember, I said your summit may be different. Your summit may be walking around your neighborhood or losing weight or running a 5K or a marathon. But all the exercises that we do are going to be important for whatever your summit is. Now, because I have in my head hiking up a mountain, I may talk a little bit about hiking and what you need to prepare yourself for a steep hike. That's okay. You adapt it to your own summit and it'll apply to you. Okay, it is important to warm up first for a few minutes before we get into the workout. So I'm going to show you just a real quick warm up that you can do before we get into it. There are lots of ways to warm up your legs. I'm just going up and down a curb a few times, doing some jumping jacks and some marching in place. It's a good idea before you start an exercise program to check with your doctor, and please modify if you have any injuries. Okay, here's our workout for the day. We're going to do 4 exercises: squats, split squat. We'll do left and right, glute bridge, and single leg step up. You're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds and then rest for 30 seconds. You complete 3 rounds. The first exercise is a squat. You want to start with your feet about hip distance apart. Bend your knees, extend your glutes backwards. That's if you're going to sit back into a chair. Keep your knees behind your toes and your weight in your heels. Now, if this is too hard for you, you can do what I'm doing in the lower right-hand corner, a sit to stand. Just find a chair or a bench, sit down and stand back up. And of course, you can use your arms to help you if needed. Okay, now we get to rest for 30 seconds. Feel free to shake your legs out. I'm not going to show you the full 30 seconds of rest. Get ready for split squat, which will be our next exercise. For the split squat, we'll start with our right leg out in front first. You want to stand with your body erect. Hands can be on your hips. Lower your body straight down slowly, nice controlled movement, and then rise back up, going in a straight line. Now, if this is too difficult, if you're losing your balance, you can always place one hand on a bench or a chair like I am in the upper right-hand corner. You want to go ahead and rest for 30 seconds and prepare yourself to get ready for the left leg. Go ahead and rest for 30 seconds here. And up next, we've got the glute bridge. The next exercise is a glute bridge. You want to, of course, lay on your back. Both feet are planted on the ground. Slowly lift up your pelvis, squeezing your glutes at the top of the motion. I would hold it for a second at the top and then slowly return to that start position. Okay, shake it out after that. You may be really feeling it. We've got a 30-second rest and then get ready for the one-legged step up. We'll start with the right leg first. This is the single leg step up, starting with the right leg, keeping my right foot on the bench the entire time. I'm using that leg to pull myself up on the bench, slowly lowering with my left leg before the next rep. Now, if you don't have a bench or a step up, you could do a walking lunge, or you could simply do a lunge just on the right side for 30 seconds, and then you can rest, and then we can hit that left side on the next round. Okay, go ahead, stretch those legs out, shake them out, whatever you need to do. Got 30 seconds of rest before we go on to the left leg. Okay, we're doing the left leg here, same form. I do want to point out that I've picked a bench height so that my thigh is about parallel to the ground on the left side when my right foot is down. If that's too difficult for you, you can do a lower bench. That'll make it a little bit easier. So pick a bench height or a step height that fits your fitness level. After you do the step up on the left leg, you're going to rest for 30 seconds, then go back to the squats. You're going to complete the circuit 3 times total. Here's the entire workout written out again. Remember, we're doing 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest for 3 rounds. If 3 rounds is too difficult for you, feel free to scale back to 1 or 2 rounds. Also, feel free to take a screenshot of this workout if this helps. And we are done. Congratulations for day 1. Comment below how you did and get ready for day 2. I'll see you tomorrow.